Hi there. Welcome to my late night Marvel Snap stream slash video. We have progressed quite a bit in the Marvel Snap collection level, unlocking the likes of Wong, Gambit, and Magik, enhancing our discard deck, in particular with Wong and Gambit, as well as increasing the power of our Mr. Negative deck quite a bit. The discard deck did take a bit of a hit with the recent nerfs to Lady Sif. That curve kind of hurts her significantly. Kind of makes Blade Master a bit of a competitor if you're lacking on power in some locations. But either way, we're gonna start off the video with a discard deck and see where it goes from there. Probably going to move over to our Mr. Negative deck to show off Magik. As you can see, I got a little bit of a new layout. We are versing Tressie. My layout now tries to focus on the match, what's happening here, and just me and my opponent. We can see, oh, hello. And then you'll see their little emotes under here. We're gonna throw a Korg. Oh, we forgot to change our deck again. Isn't that like tradition? But either way, let's just continue on the video with a annoyance style deck. This deck I'm currently using focuses on giving the opponent bad cards with the like of Korg, Black Widow, sending them back with Beast to reduce their cost to replay again. Oh, thank you those in chat. I have been working on my audio lately and trying to get it just right. We want to go ahead and play Debris here. That way we can fill up this last location and prevent them from doing anything here. I'm going to play Bishop here and then Beast. Bringing all of our low-cost cards back to our hand to buff up Bishop over here and push left and middle since they won the Crimson Cosmos with the Infinite easily. We want to push as much power as we can over here. So any kind of zero cost cards are going to be... Actually, we can start the chain off with Hazmat. That way all of their Oh, we flip first, so it wouldn't be too advantageous, but we would definitely be winning the middle location more likely. Play our zero cost cards here to buff up Carnage, and I think that's as much as we can get. and they barely pull over with the Hulk in the right. If we did not play the hazmat, we couldn't. I mean, if we didn't play the hazmat and we didn't play the rock over here, maybe we could have won. But that would have been 0. That would have been +1, 1. Maybe. We would have tied here. 0. No. I don't think there was any way we could have won that. Either way, let's continue on. To those in chat and watching, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and hope you enjoy the content. Playing Korg over to Fist Tower. Just a safe location, so we can beast at a later time. So we get Punisher, that's not too bad. We can't really utilize Wong too well in the deck. Why am I still using this deck? I'm just gonna retreat. Escaped. I'm sorry, I got wrapped up with chat and that last match. Either way, retreating so we can get on with the show and show off our fancy new discard deck. Now, the featured location, Crimson Cosmos, 1, 2, and 3 card cost locations can't be played there. Does hurt us in the long run, as the majority of our cards are 1, 2, and 3 cost. If we happen to play a Dracula, that's probably our best play there. So we can play a Blade here in Stark Tower to maybe get a 1 out of 4 chance to discard Swarm. If we discard Hellcow, that's not too bad. It looks like they're a destroy deck, so Gambit, we don't want to discard Moon Knight. So 1 bad option, 2 medium options, 1 good option. That's not too bad. Okay, we got the bad option. We got the bad rule. It looks like they're going to Beast here. More than likely. I think a Gambit into Stark Tower to maybe snipe off this Angela. Have a 50-50. That's not too bad. Hopefully we can get the snipe off of Angela and not the hood. We do hit the hood, but fortunately we do hit our Swarm as well. We're gonna play Wong over to the middle lane and playing Hellcow over to the Crimson Cosmos as well to give us more swarms, and maybe we'll draw into a I'm not sure, but we do have enough to fill up the board. So we're going to it will get all of them. I'm not sure why they I know why they snap. They have a pretty good lead in Stark Tower, but we're gonna figure out what we do. Okay, so they hit us with an Enchantress to disable Wong. We had a Hell Cow. And hit both of our other discards. All systems go. Yeah. It looks like they won the match. That's okay. We didn't draw too well. We didn't draw into our Apocalypse or our Dracula. We missed some key discards, and our Wong took by this thing. So we got completely countered that game. That's fine. So, unless the opponent has a way to change this location or maybe play in armor, we really don't have a way to play wide. But we do have a Gambit allowing us to possibly snipe off whatever they want to play into Death's Domain. We're going to fill up the raft with our Scalers, Morbius, and the Collector. That way, when we fill it up, we are still able to add power there pretty reliably. So they pull off a Mojo, an Angela, and an Age of 13 into the raft. Doesn't look like we're able to get this location. We're gonna play a Dracula over on the right side. And give him the location in the middle. Hopefully we can draw an Apocalypse before the match ends. So we're gonna hit him with a Gambit over here in the right side, since we still have the Dracula here, and we want to play Blade as well to get another discard, possibly hitting Swarm. So we hit Hell Cow and take out the Red Skull. And we hit the Swarm, giving us 2 extra cards. So we should probably ladies. No, we can't in this location, can we? Okay, so we do this, right? We do this. They go up to 22. We add 7, that's 14. This adds 2 to the Collector. This adds 2 to the Collector. That's 18. This discards once, discards twice. That's 8. That's 8, 20, 24, right? Okay, we can try. So, fortunately, we hit them with they hit themselves with a Green Goblin over in the Isle of Silence, really reducing their power over here. We add 6, bringing our total over to 10. And we do get the win. Awesome. That was a lot of math. I did forget the extra discard on Dracula. I think maybe getting rid of Lady Sif and replacing her with maybe a Magik would give me more chances on drawing Apocalypse if I can extend the game for an extra turn. That's always great. Just getting that extra draw is just the important part. And I will update the deck list right after this match. Ooh. So we get hit hard there with the Sanctum Sanctorum. We cannot play wide at all. And it's not looking good for us. You have to play carefully. I'm feeling this is going to be a retreat game. They have Colleen Wing mean. Okay, so. I don't want to lose the extra cubes, and that's fine. To the other 2 viewers in chat, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate your time. Enjoy the matches. So the first location to flip is the Crimson Cosmos. That is not too great for our deck. Even when discounted, Swarm still counts as a 2-power unit or card, or whatever you want to call them, and we can't play them to the Crimson Cosmos. Yeah. Lechugia is also a terrible location for us, as just hitting any rocks is never good for anyone. They play Sunspot into the unknown location last turn, and I think we just pass here. They play Mantis into the unknown as well. Maybe they get hit with a vault. Okay. We want to play the Collector over to the vault, as well as Morbius to match the Sunspot scaling and give us more power there. We want to probably play. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. We get a free card over in Lechugia without having the trigger of the 3 rocks. And we do draw the Magik. We're going to see how she plays out after we play her to probably Crimson Cosmos. Because we want to be able to play our lower cost cards there, and with Dracula over in the vault, really stands a chance of just winning that location if we draw into our Apocalypse. Yeah, especially with such a low power right there. Okay, so they okay, so what happens here? We play a Wong on 5. We play a Wong on 5, and they play an Enchantress or a Cosmo. They can't play Cosmo, they can play an Enchantress here. They'll flip first, and our Wong's safe until next turn. They'll still be able to block us somehow, maybe with a Rogue. I don't think they're running that, so let's just play Wong here. So they have a pretty hard read on us because of the Daredevil, and we play the Wong here. They're probably going to Professor X, as I thought. We play Magik over into the middle location. We want to save that Gambit for last turn to maybe take out the Sunspot or whatever they play in Lechugia. We do have this extra location here, but playing Blade right now risks us discarding the Gambit. Okay, so we didn't draw into the Apocalypse again. This is like the third match in a row. No Apocalypse. He's not coming out. So we play Dracula, Morbius, obviously. We don't have enough to win. This location, unless we hit the Sunspot. So it is going to be at least a 1 out of 4, and then maybe a 1 out of. They only have 5. They have 5 in hand, so maybe 1 out of 7. Okay, 1 out of 6. And we hit the. Not the card we needed. That's fine. So, unfortunately, we didn't draw the Apocalypse. If we drew the Apocalypse on what? The last card, or yeah, pretty much the last card of the deck, we would have won that. But again, since we drew our Magik, we were able to pretty much draw through our entire deck. If we had drawn Apocalypse, I would have played probably Swarm instead of Morbius? Yeah, probably instead of Morbius. And then followed it up with like a Moon Knight and a Blade instead of just Cully. That way we would have ensured, or at least gotten a high chance of discarding Apocalypse a couple times and winning this location here. Let's continue on with the matches, though. My throat's a little sore from talking. I'm still newly streaming, so getting used to talking is still something. Ooh, so they drew into a car. What do we want to do here? We just want to get in the cube, that's okay. Them hitting that hobgoblin was a big win for them. Well, that's how it is sometimes. So, Selena is our opponent, and Murder World flips first. We're probably going to play Collector into the second location, and possibly a Moon Knight. Oh, they are a bot. Okay. So, Project Pegasus flips, allowing us to play the Collector and Morbius. They're going to flip first, so they're going to play something big, more than likely. We want to hit them with a Gambit, and hope we discard Colleen over there. Gambit's okay. In Murder World, we have... Oh, I want to put him actually in Project Pegasus, as both of our scalars are going to be here, meaning his one power is not going to hinder him too much. They play a Mr. Sinister, filling up the location, and playing into a Misty Knight. They're a bot, so sometimes they just have random cards. We discard the Moon Knight, unfortunately, and flip into Baxter Building, third location. Passing our third turn, have nothing to do. They play a Patriot. And bots are gonna bot. Don't know what to tell you. We're gonna go ahead and Wong on Murder World, so we can play stronger power units in Baxter Building. We still have 2 cards to draw either Apocalypse or Magik here. So we do draw the Magik, and we're going to surprise them on 6. We draw 2 more cards. We bring our deck down to 4, down to 2, and hoping our Apocalypse is not the last 2 cards, so 50-50 basically. They play a Khazar, not sure why. We draw the Hell Cow, and we're going to play Baxter Building to just turn off this location, basically. So, Patriot plus Khazar is going to make each of these squirrels 4 power each. That's kind of impressive. Can you do like a 4 power Cerebro Patriot deck with this? I don't know. Sounds interesting. And, let's see. So you're going to play Hell Cow and Colleen over here. That's 7. That's 10. We're gonna win this location probably because of Collector and Morbius. This discards 4. That goes up to 10. That goes up to a lot. I think 4 times 6, like 8. So 19 here, 10 here. That's the best we can do. hit a debris. Each of those rocks is going to be 3 power, and the thing is going to hit over their Project Pegasus location to 15. We come over their 15 over here, and we come over their 6 over here, winning the match. Awesome. Okay, so a little off. 24 in the middle, 10 on the right.
Victory.
So, Kiksa is our Kiksa, not sure how to pronounce that, is our opponent, and we flip into Monster Island, first location. They play an Angel, so they are most likely a Destroy Bot deck. So this Crimson Cosmos is going to prevent us from playing Wong to the middle location. We want to be able to play our discard units, and almost all of them are 3 power or less. So we're going to play Dracula turn 5 here, Wong turn 4. Hopefully we can get Apocalypse this match. I don't know. We get our free Wong there. That is so good for us. We just kind of have to skip this one. They can still, like, Carnage and then lock us out with a Cosmo here. But again, we gotta just draw into Apocalypse. I forget we had the collector here. We could have played him last turn over my Monster Island, but that's okay. So they do kill off their units here, giving them room for, you know, Cosmo or Professor X. We still lack the draw on Apocalypse. We play Dracula Crimson Cosmos as planned. Probably gonna win this location thanks to Rescue. That's okay. Again, so 50-50 to draw either Magik or Apocalypse, and either extend the game or so they discard a Morbius for us. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Giving us a 1 out of 3 chance. Wong is only gonna hit 2 units. Yeah, we lost this one too. That is bad luck for us. Not drawing the Magik or the Apocalypse. I have a weird feeling that I don't have Apocalypse in my deck for some reason. I gotta make sure he's there. Just for my own sake and consciousness. Maybe I accidentally... Nope. There he is. I got the boosters earlier. Why am I second guessing myself? I haven't seen them all video / stream. This is upsetting, to say the least. Either way, we queue into our opponent, Poised Apricot, another bot. We finally draw into Morbius. Hallelujah. Pigs can fly. Let's pass our turn as we want to go ahead and play Morbius over to Gamma Lab without a, I don't know, like a Citadel's Onslaught. This is a conundrum because these raptors really hinder us here. Playing Morbius here allows us to have a scalar, but playing him in Gamma Lab allows us to challenge the Sunspot that's already there for the transformation as a Hulk. So we're gonna Gamma Lab because I just feel that's more important than apparently playing a Nightcrawler over to Savage Land. So Subterranea flips into our third location. We want to go ahead and play Gambit here. He's very low power. Maybe we can hit the Sunspot or whatever else they play here, and we get 2 Hulks, 2 there, maybe 1 or 0, depending on how the bot plays. I've noticed that the bots have less built-in. So we changed location over to the flooded location. Ugh. That hurts. That hurts. Oof. We're gonna play Hellcow to the Savage Land and hopefully be able to play Apocalypse on 6 or maybe 7 over to Subterranea and get an extra discard on him. So they skip their turn, increasing flooded location by what, 4? So they're at 8 to our 7. We have to continue. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna play Swarm over to Subterranea to challenge the Nightcrawler. They have to play something in Savage Land, or else they're just gonna lose the location. They play a Daredevil on turn 5, just 2 power, and they hit. Ooh. So what do they got? They played a Daredevil, a Nightcrawler, Storm, and a Sunspot. That doesn't really tell me a lot. Other than there may be like a Disruption kind of deck. So they would have a leader. We win with leader here. And well, we just gotta hope they don't have a leader, basically. If they don't have a leader, then we play it this way. They play an Angela into a rescue, and we win the match. Awesome. Oof. Made me nervous. Drawing into so many rocks. And, getting rid of that Dracula with the Gambit discard was painful. Oof. Always bad luck. Either way, let's continue on with the match and see how our luck changes. Actually, let's play our Mr. Negative deck and show off Magik in a different light. with one of our newer cards as well, Mr. Negative. We showed off Wong a bit, we showed off Gambit. Couldn't get the combos, we kept getting interrupted with Professor X or some Cosmos. So we're gonna play Mr. Negative. Most of our deck is higher cost, allowing us to play to the location a lot easier. Alright, so we have some kind of border break on the Mojo card as shown in the deck list to the left below me, right there. And yeah, it's just a new visual glitch. A lot of the black and white. Oh, same with Magik right here. I didn't notice. A lot of the blackout on the cards have just gone away. They let us know in the patch notes that Colossus's visual effect has been disabled until they can fix it, basically. And I think the game looks a lot better without all the blackout cards. It was really obnoxious having to remember the position of your cards, as well as just, you know, click this one, click that one's with Marvel, so on and so on. So we flip into Avengers Compound, first location. I think we're playing against a bot. Daedra sounds like a bot name. Bifrost flip second. We can play Avengers Compound to push into Bifrost. It's a safe location to play in. We're not playing into like Murder World or Space Throne or the. If you have no cards here, you get 1 energy. Yeah. So they play Star-Lord, and what do we pull into? Blue Marvel. That's not a bad pull on our end. They do hit a Magneto though, so you know, 6 cost for a 5 cost. It used to be 6 cost, but they reduced its power by 1 and its cost by 1. It messed up some Cerebro decks, but overall it's a better card. The effect of +1 to all other cards I don't think is worth a 6 card slot. We play. What do we want to play? We want to play Bishop over to Mojo. Mojo's lane, and that way when he moves with the Bifrost, we have a lot of power in this lane due to Bishop and Mojo being there. And because of that, we can play Mr. Negative safely, pretty much to the same lane and not lose too much value here because of Mojo and Bishop. I think that's a good option. They snapped. We're not going to win Sakar probably, depending if we draw into like Jubilee or Iron Man though. We have a good chance. And we snap back and end the turn. Hopefully we can get 8 cubes off of this and really help boost the rank. So they play into Avengers Compound, which is really strange because it is the last turn we can play there. So we, what do? We have to play a Sarah. That's just, you have to play Sarah. Even if they play a Juggernaut, we have to get the Sarah down to boost our cards, whatever we draw into. Reduce Magik, reduce Scarlet Witch. They play a Groot here. He loses location. They play nothing there. So we can play a like an Iron Man if we draw him here. We want to play Magik again to this middle location. They don't have too much power here, and with Mojo and Bishop here, we do have a lot of options. I want to give us one more chance to draw into Iron Man naturally, and not go for the RNG or the 1 in 3 on the Jubilee. Even if we don't draw into Iron Man, we can do the 50-50 on the Iron Man pool with the Jubilee. Turn 7. So they push our Magik over to the flooded location. It just helps us out. That's so good. Okay, we don't hit the Iron Man, but we can still hit him with the Jubilee. We have 50-50 right here, and we can push Mr. Fantastic here for the biggest power push of the two. We already snapped. I think we won. I know we just have 5 extra energy to spend, but what are we gonna do? We do hit the 50-50 off the Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
And we don't win the location. So. Oh, maybe we do. Oh, that is unfortunate. We still win the game thanks to, again, putting Bishop in there and you know, just getting a good Mr. Fantastic cheap card. Once Sarah's in play, brings it down to 1 power after the Mr. Negative. Okay, and we get our 8 cubes. Awesome. Boosting us to level 48. We're pretty close to 50. Let's continue on and see if we can get there. And we roll into Nick Fury. Sounds like a bot. So we'll see. I don't mind bots. At all. Doesn't bother me. Not one bit. You know, cubes are cubes. I apologize. I should probably just play my cards. Oh. That's a Project Pegasus. I didn't notice. We have to play a Sarah. Because if we pull Jubilee and we don't hit Mr. Negative, everything else is just not as good. Okay, so the second location of flip is Los Diablos base. Definitely want to play our bishop here. They have quite a lot of power over here already. We want to just put a scalar here, so we're guaranteed a lot of power over time, of course. Unfortunately, we hit the Iron Man before the Mr. Negative. We can still hit him with a Jubilee. What are our other options? We have 6 other cards. We had a Leech, a Blue Marvel, a Mojo, and Angela, or what else is in the deck? Or Mr. Negative, yeah. So they flip over to Deadpool, and we pull into a Angela. Okay, not too bad. We do thin out the deck by 1 card. Okay, we want to play Blue Marvel over... I don't want to play Iron Man there. But we have no... actually, it doesn't matter because we're going to play Magik on 6. I don't want to play Scarlet Witch. Unless if I absolutely have to. Scarlet Witch is just there to make sure we have a location changer for things like I'm not sure right now, just bad locations like Lechugia. That's the only one that comes off to mind. Okay, so it's after turn 5. The only bad location she can flip into is Mindscape. I hate that location. It swaps hands with your opponent last turn. So if she flips, I'm so scared of that. If she flips into Mindscape, I auto concede. Please don't. I'm closing my eyes. Okay, Kamartage. I'm okay with Kamartage. That's fine. They can't hit anything because we hit them with a leech. So they don't gain power, they set Taskmaster's power here. So where do we want to win? We win all of these locations. So the only location we lose is Ruins. So they have to put power here and here. How about we just play Mojo? Oh wait, we have our... What am I doing? Magik. Yeah, that's fine. So they play it into America Chavez. Didn't really help us too much, if at all. We just got the extra power from Magik over here. It's not bad. It looks like we lost this location. Let's stop challenging it and focus on Mojo here. It's going to boost it by 6 plus 1, right? 1 is 7 plus 2, that's 9 here. And then Angela is just going to win with Iron Man and, what is that? 18? 16? So there, Chang-Chi comes out first. That's leeched. Everything's leeched here, except for Carnage, which they get 8 from. Actually 7, because they have -1 power from Typhoid Mary.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, awesome. Pushing towards that rank 50 goal. Let's see if we can get there. To those joining me or watching me in chat, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Let's continue on. Mr. Negative deck featuring our new card Magik and our newish card Mr. Negative. Also got a fun little variant from the store. Just saves up my gold. I buy the season pass once a month when available, and you know, I like spending the extra gold on variants rather than the progression, as the progression will eventually get there, and the variants don't come too often, especially these cool ones like this black and white Mr. Negative. Either way, sorry about the wait passing my first turn. C.R. Cole. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Circle. Either way, they play Mirror Dimension, which is honestly not great. They can flip into... I mean, we did pull... what? We only have Bishop left in deck, and Mojo and Scarlet Witch. That can't be played into Crimson Cosmos. So it wouldn't be too much of a burden if Mirror Dimension flipped into Crimson Cosmos, but it would be a huge that's not great. Probably gonna play Mr. Fantastic here, actually. Oh man. We just have to surrender Kiln because we have to play Mr. Negative on 4. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we surrender Kiln. If we would have played Mr. Fantastic here, oh man, that is that's an interesting one, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Binks, for raiding the chat. Welcome, everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Binks. Thank you. I've watched your YouTube regularly. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so they play Elektra, Ant-Man, and Iceman. It ain't looking good. Yeah, YouTube homies, I appreciate it. But man, I think we lost this game. Yeah, nothing we can do here, even if we just can't go wide. Either way. Circle got our cube, that's fine.
Escaped.
And continuing on. So just keep on going. This Crimson Cosmos is really just hindering a lot of our decks. We don't have like Invisible Woman. Or we don't have things like Giganto, so I can't run a Hella deck. They play Ebony Nama first turn on the far right unknown location. And we have a PTD main. Not sure who that is, or how to say that. Either way, just a little nervous. Most viewers I've had in chat in a while, and thank you for those who stayed. Appreciate it. We play Mojo into Westview, basically a fourth unknown location, essentially. And we have Lizard. They counter us with a lizard in the same location. We want to just let them have Hala on 4. I mean, we don't want to play Jubilee into there because we don't have just strong baseline cards that can challenge Ebony Maw. So playing playing Jubilee into that location just seems like a waste. We'll play him over into the Crimson Cosmos. They play a Cosmo, and unfortunately that does not affect Mr. Fantastic. They play Westview slipped into Weird World, and we are drawing from each other's decks. Let's just hit a Jubilee. We are what, 5, so we can hit a Mr. Negative. We can hit a Bishop, a Scarlet Witch. I think the only bad hit is Mr. Negative because they start drawing from our deck. This does not look... Okay, so bad luck, as always. I think we have to retreat here, as they are just going to be drawing our inverse cards. Right? Yeah, we can't win here. No. Either way. On to the next one.
Escaped.
To those viewers in chat, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and yeah, let's go on. Oh, we got a follow from Steve Bananas. Steve Bananas? Either way, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, Onslaught Citadel. We definitely want to play our blue Marvel there. We draw into Mr. Negative, Sarah, and Magik. That's a pretty good combo when we haven't drawn Iron Man or Jubilee. I want to go ahead and snap, but I want to snap on like 3. Make sure we don't draw like Iron Man. Okay, so we get the Sarah. That's a really good pull for us. Okay, just a little bit here. They pull into their Apocalypse. We have to snap off of that. That's their win condition. That's so good for us. Do we play Mr. Fantastic here? I mean, a 6 power here, 6 power here. This could be like a bar with no name. So, you know, we'll see what happens on turn 3 when this flips. I mean, we can always hit a okay. So unfortunately, we did pull into the Iron Man right when we were supposed to play Mr. Negative. Nidavellir is actually really good here because it makes up for the loss of power on Mr. Negative. Just having cards here just increases this location's power so much. They discard a hella. We got this in the bag. There's no way. I mean, I'm gonna feel like a real who's who when I lose this, aren't I? Oh, Walt Ernest. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate your time, and thank you for joining me. Man, both Iron Man and I mean, Iron Man would make a good play here or here, so... I think Bishop's just better. That way I can play maybe Iron Man here and Blue Marvel. Oh, hi guy, you Thanos snapped, so I will fist bump you back. Hi dude. Okay. Oh, Spider-Man, and I'll hit you back with the Spider-Man as well. Okay. So what, like, Angela Iron Man is just gonna absolutely win, like, just demolish this location unless we get, like, Enchantress or just Enchantress, really. Okay, they play in Morbius. They're not gonna Enchantress, they're in Morbius. Obviously, they don't have Enchantress. They're a discard deck. Okay, so we want to hit them again. Mojo. Over to the right. Add a lot of power to this location and change mid to Limbo. What do we draw? 3, so 1 out of 3. What do we get? A Leech, a Jubilee. No, unfortunately, no Mystique yet. She is a high priority pool, and it's just how it rolls sometimes. So we do get the Jubilee. Unfortunately, we're not going to hit. Let's do Fuse. No Mystique yet. Our latest pool, I believe, was Magneto. Again, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate your time. Give me a follow if you enjoy some Marvel Snap late night content. I'll probably be doing this on the weekends more regularly. First location is Lechugia from Kevlar. Hi Kevlar. If you are in chat, enjoy the sneak peek. Crimson Cosmos is always just going to be a problem for us. We're going to change Lechugia with Scarlet Witch, so we don't fill up our deck with rocks. Unfortunately, we flip first, so maybe they played something here, and now they won't get the rocks. You skip. So, overthinking as always. Oh, so we pull into the Elysium. That's actually pretty good for us. It allows us to play Jubilee over to the middle. She's still a 4-cost card. I don't really agree with that design choice. The locations read the original cost of the card versus the effects. I just think it says 3 in hand. What are you gonna do? I think it's more intuitive that way. So they snap, and we hit a Jubilee into Mr. Negative. Oh, that's such a good pool. Okay, that's probably one of our best pools. It thins the deck. I mean, we don't get the Jubilee pool, but we do have a chance on hitting the Iron Man. What is that? 1 out of 3? So three chances to pull the enhanced Iron Man, since we have the Bishop there. I mean the Magik. So oh wait I'm not paying attention. Oh dang. I guess we hit him with a Leech. I want to prevent as much whatever nonsense they got going on in hand. And 26, yeah. I got Leader pretty early in my collection log. I got Leader, I got Destroyer, I got some pretty decent pools, not the best. I'm missing Mystique, I'm missing Rogue specifically. I really want them for this Mr. Negative deck. Man, probably just Blue Marvel. We want to get as much power. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I realized it. Like I like that the game kind of blocks me from misremembering, or the visual effects are there to show me that that I can only play one. So we reduce their max power by the one. Did I? Oops. That's not the. That's not that button. Whoops. So I guess the biggest play we can do here is just a Mojo. That's 8 power. So do we want Mojo over here or over here? Basically, I think they're gonna fill out this location. They could play like a Doctor Doom. Okay, so Doctor Doom, 10 there. Doctor Doom. If they Doctor Doom, this wins us because no, that loses us still. That's 7, 8. Oh well. So we. Oh, okay. That's the best pool we could have got, and we get our 8 cubes, probably. Probably. Yeah, we got him. Okay. Thank you, Steve Bananas, for the quick reminder on the Sandman restriction. Appreciate it. But, ooh, so close to 50. So close. We're right there. Okay, so keep on going. I guess we'll go to like 1 a.m. That sounds fine. Sandman is a pain when using this kind of decks. I'm 51 and I can't get any higher. 51 as 51 power? What do you mean? Crimson Cosmos blocks us from playing an Angela right there. Oh, rank 51. Okay. Got it. I've been climbing surprisingly well since the Mystique and Mr. Negative pools. They are incredibly strong, and I highly recommend pulling them if it But what's going on in rank 51? A lot of bots, or just people with strong decks? We're gonna hit Bishop over here in Monster Island, along with the Angela. We want Scalers, just because our space is limited. So bots with strong decks. Yep, that'll do it. The one thing I do like about facing bots is seeing some of the exclusive variants they get. The black and white ones are very cool. The one with the little sound effects when you play are also very neat to see. I'm gonna play Scarlet Witch here to change the sewer system. I mean, Mojo's probably going to be the best power play we can do other than Iron Man right here. Yes, I've seen the black and white player update on Reddit, but I have not upgraded my cards, at least in a singular fashion, towards just one card. I tend to spread out my upgrades. Right now I'm working on getting my discard deck to full ultra, and I don't know. I tried upgrading my Medusa like 4 times, and I didn't really get any good variants, so I stopped just trying to focus on one card. Okay. Thanks for playing, Slang. Appreciate it. To the viewers in chat, once again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Let's continue on with more Mr. Negative gameplay. I upgraded Medusa just because she was an early card I heard about the gold split, and I thought, well, I read misinformation somewhere that said after 3 splits you are guaranteed like a gold or something, and I saved up 4,500 credits and 455 boosters. You know, I upgraded Medusa all the way through, didn't get the gold variant, and kind of gave up on that. So Xandar flips into the second location, and hi, Shifty Prince. Sorry I didn't welcome you. Hello, dude. Hello. Let's just go ahead and flip over this third location. Why don't we? So they play a Scorpion, reducing, you know, not key cards power. Mr. Negative was already low, Mr. Fantastic was already low, Bishop scales, so, you know, that's not bad. Unfortunately, we drew the Iron Man before Mr. Negative can flip them. Getting a inversed Iron Man on these Cloning Vats is an automatic concede from the opponent most times. Especially with a Magik in hand. So they play Punisher, middle location. We have to be careful with what we play. Middle, just watch out for their power boost with Punisher. You can get up to 8. I've gotten 2 gold splits so far, an Iron Man variant, and support. Oh, have a great night, Careless. Appreciate you watching me. Okay, so we play Mr. Negative to the Crimson Cosmos just because we don't have a lot of options to, you know, play here. We don't want to play him in Xandar because he's only 1 power there, and Cloning Vats is just gonna take up space in hand for no reason. You know, what if they have a Ronin? We don't want that. Let me see more. Okay, so we pull into a Mojo, which is honestly the worst pull we could have done, as it's one of the few cards that don't inverse well. The worst being Scarlet Witch, but we already played her. We want to go ahead and play Sarah over to the Crimson Cosmos to get some power to challenge Jessica Jones. She's going to be 8. We'll have 5. You know, that's not a bad option. I used to run Ironheart in this deck, but I felt just going too hard on the zero power units in hopes that they get flipped by the Mr. Negative was too much of a all-in on just drawing Mr. Negative. So final turn, we got to play Magik to extend the game. Again, we want to keep our options in the middle. I think playing Magik over to Crimson Cosmos will allow us to play like Mojo over there next turn. We can play Blue Marvel, Mojo, Iron Man, dropping Blue Marvel and Iron Man in the middle, Mojo to the left. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I think we gave up on cloning events with the Hobgoblins right there. And so, you know, why not just drop the Blue Marvel to begin with? Save the 2 power. So they pull another Hobgoblin. I forgot that cloning bats gave them another one. I was not thinking they would drop one there. So we have to challenge those locations as best we can. Okay. So we definitely want to Iron Man and Mojo. That's going to give us the biggest power. Leech is going to push up to win this location. Depending on what they play here, what is this? That's 2. That's not enough, is it? What if we do this? Do that and then bring that up. I mean, that's still only 4. This is going to be 4. That's 17. That's 16, sorry. It ties that location. I think we lost. Okay, retreating. Ooh, doing math this late is not great on me. Either way, let's continue on with the next match. Okay, getting boosters for Magik. We're only at 475 right here. Or 50 credits. It's not worth it. Okay, so next match. First location of flip is Mirror Dimension. And we get into Juko Moogle. Hi guy. Hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna greet everyone, just when I remember. Oh. This bump. This bump. Okay. Moving on. Needlevalier is good for Scarlet Witch. I like that a lot, and getting it flipped on Mirror Dimension is not bad since we want to max out most of our locations naturally. They pull into a Daredevil. That makes me think they're either a Destroyer deck or they're absolutely running Professor X. We have the Mr. Fantastic to pull to swing wide. If they don't have anything to play there, I think that's probably going to be the Okay, so Sanctum Sanctorum can be flipped on Mirror Dimension as well. I'm not sure if this is the right play. I hope it flips into Nidavellir and not Sanctum Sanctorum, or this is just basically a War World match. Because if I play Fantastic there, that's just 2, and that's going to be +2 there. It's just going to be more power overall. They play Mirror Dimension. Hopefully it flips into Nidavellir, so it's not too bad. And it does. So we get the +2 Goblin for 3 power. Thank you, opponent. Fills out some of the location. Let's just go. Don't got a lot of room. And what can we hit? We have 5, so we got Mr. Negative, Blue Marvel, Bishop. Yeah. What else are we gonna do? A deck like this usually just has like not too many complicated plays, so you're only going to get the, you know, the best standard play for each round. We do luckily flip into the Mr. Negative. Nidavellir here does allow us to make use of their lower power, but not by much. Especially with a Warpath right here, essentially just matching all of them. So Blue Marble is no. We want to play Sarah. I'm not sure. It's basically the same card, but for 3 costs less. We can pull the Iron Man. Okay, why not left? Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. Okay. I think Sarah's is better than. That way I can play Mojo, Blue Marvel, and Iron Man and Blue Marvel. I mean, it's late. It is 12:39 a.m. Okay. I mean, we still come over on right. We do hit the Iron Man. Yeah, Blue Marvel would have been better. You're right. It is really late. I haven't stayed up this late in a while. But either way. So I do think we come over here since they can't play anything to Sanctum Sanctorum. We're just gonna snap if they retreat. Get our AQs maybe. But yeah, I did call that earlier. He was absolutely playing the Professor X. Daredevil's usually a dead giveaway. Enchantress? Enchantress plus what? They would have to play something else. Victory. And then we would still have 4 cards here. That's at least 20 power. You know. They retreated. And we win the round anyway. We're almost at the 50. Hopefully we can push over in the next 20 minutes or so. I think that's all I have left in me. Either way, thank you for the new followers. Binks from the raid, of course, Steve Bananas, Walt Ernest. Thank you. Getting new followers is always exciting and what's the word? Motivating, I guess. Yeah. So Savage Land really limits our play potential here. Maybe dropping. We did pull the Iron Man before we could drop the Mr. Negative. So playing Angela to Olympia, just the safest play. We might want to follow it up with a Mr. Fantastic, just to get more power over to a Savage Land. So we draw one more card next turn, meaning Mr. Negative is only going to flip 3 cards. Being which cards? Jubilee, Bishop, and Mojo. So I don't think Mr. Negative is even worth playing this game. I think we're going to hit him with a leech, most definitely. The Electro tells me they have big cards in hand and is looking to play maybe like a Hela or something. Probably just the best play right now. We can get the Mojo, we can get the Bishop, or we can get the what? Blue Marvel? No. I'm not sure at this point. Magik. Okay. So we do snap off of that. We do win the limbo location, and we are going to hit him with a leech. Gonna play Iron Man on 6 to really push more power here. And they play a Blue Marvel. It's not gonna be enough to come over on Limbo, even if they do have a Onslaught. An Onslaught here pushes what? 1, 2, 3. That's 10 power, so that's 22. Oh, we hit him with a leech either way. Okay. So we do get the 2 cubes because we snapped early. So, did I? Oh, so close to 50. Right there. Right on the cusp. Okay. So Mr. Negative is really strong, as always. Just, even when you don't need to play him. I know I don't, I didn't play him last match, but just in general, he's allowed me to climb 20 levels, just pretty much as immediately when I pulled him. I didn't have the best cards. I had like Leech. Everyone starts off with Iron Man, of course. Bishop wasn't bad, but I'm still missing, again, Rogue, Mystique. I really want them in the deck more than anything. So hopefully this isn't a terrible location. No Verona. I mean, I don't like the draw locations. It does, like, interfere with Mr. Negative's inverted effect and limits the deck potential, basically. Okay, so we are gonna play Crimson sorry, Mr. Negative to Crimson Cosmos, just to get him out there. We unfortunately have most of our big cards in hand, so it's not going to have too much of a effect, or at least not an immediate one that we can notice. Like, for instance, Scarlet Witch costs more, but maybe we can pull a Magik early here. They pull a Sarah. Makes me think they're going to... Well, we did it for them. We can play our own Sarah. Even playing Sarah, then what can we play, like, turn 7? This is only 4, that's 4, we can't play, like, too much here. I think hitting him with a leech is a little bit more important. Whatever they got planning with this Sarah, they obviously got one more turn to plan it, so just trying to stop whatever they're trying to do is more important, I think. Okay, so yeah, so I think the leech was a good play. They of course got the Mystique off on their Sarah, and they have Iron Man to the right. I mean middle, so we don't go for that location, obviously. We want Iron Man here, and Mojo to the right? Because it's either... This is 12. I don't think they can come over 12, but that would be 18. This would be... They'd need 7 here. Can one card come over 7 and they're trying to play a bunch of small stuff? I don't think I could think of is like Blue Marvel, but that's still like 6 here. Okay, whatever. Always overthinking it. And is that going to... No, I'm so tired. I can't remember from one match to the next. Oh, level up on the season pass. Awesome. Oh, sorry. Just trying to get my tabs correct. Oh, card art variant. Who did we get? Hey, Steve Bananas. Speak of the devil, right, man? Yeah, I know. That's one I was thinking of too. But what the coincidence, right? I think someone over at what is it, Second Dinner might be watching a little bit. Might be sneaking into my account a little bit, maybe. I'm watching you. I'm paranoid. It's late. Okay, so Kamartaj is not great for our deck. Maybe it's better for theirs, who knows? But as always, we pass turn 1, nothing we can do. I hate Mindscape. It is my least favorite location. It is, I like Lechugia better than Mindscape. I like the other rock location better than Mindscape. I just don't like swapping hands. Subterranea, that's the one. Thank you. Angela to Mindscape in the middle. I don't like Mindscape. I play discard a lot, and swapping out my Apocalypse when I haven't drawn him for 6 games is just disheartening. Gonna stop this Gamma proc going off with a Scarlet Witch. Don't want his Sunspot and his Angela getting big over here. He gets a lot of punished by playing his Angela right here, and the central pocket location limiting his play even further. I have better luck with Subterranea than others, I guess. It doesn't bother me. Not a bothersome location. You can still win with your cards in hand, but yeah, getting essentially Korged every round or Black Widowed over and over is obnoxious. Really, I understand. What do we want? Art. We want to go middle or right. I think going right is better since they're really limited in Sunspot. They'd have to pass a lot of turns to really get the full potential out of Sunspot. So they're either going to limit their plays here or to win this location, or we win this location just by playing Bishop. I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, I have the same idea. So they do play in Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
I think just giving up on Central Park's the best. We're both empty on Camartage. They have their Iron Man to the right. I can play my Iron Man to the left. And like... Okay, if I Sarah... I have one... like Mojo in hand. You think so? I mean... yeah, it does challenge it. It gives it up to 14, and then... okay. I see where you're going. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you, Coach. You've been guiding me through this entire stream, basically, but I think I got rank 50, and I appreciate it.
I am Iron Man.
I would just blue Marvel to the middle, right? Yep. Okay. That's probably gonna be the last match of the stream, so let's go all out here. No, continue backseat game. My brain is not working, and I am... okay, so they come up to 14 there. Oh. Okay. Well, unfortunately, yeah, the Sunspot. Unfortunately, I did not get that win. It would have been better to retreat, obviously. But that is going to wrap it up for the stream / video. Thank you to my 3 new subscribers. Thank you to Binks on YouTube and on Twitch later. Thank you for rating. Really appreciate it. And all the viewers. Probably be back tomorrow, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard, Pacific Daylight Time. And probably gonna just try to climb to 50. I have another deck I really enjoy playing. It's more of an annoyance deck. Where is it? No. Where is it? Probably be playing this tomorrow. Featuring Hood, Black Widow, Hazmat, Beast, Bounce Back Hood, Bounce Back Korg, Bounce Back Widow, Debris, Carnage to eat the, you know, it works. And Dr. Octopus to pull any possible rocks they might have drawn through, like Slide and Korg. Yeah, but either way, this has been a great stream. Thank you everyone for joining me, and follow if you want to, you know, get notified that I'm going live 10 p.m. tomorrow. Hope to see everyone there. Thank you very much, and good night. Have a great rest of your day or night. I'm tired. Bye everyone.